Greetings, YouTube, and welcome to my annual review and grading of the Uncollected monthly bundle, which, as a reminder, is triggered every time you complete your first initial path of the final chapter of the final quest. So basically, the first time that you beat the Uncollected Ghost this month, this offer will pop up. And this is always important because, as you can see, that 15% off of the value only is for the first half an hour of the deal. So if you are not prepared and you really need 5-star shards and you want this deal, but you don't have the units, you're either going to have to fork over actual cash to afford the units, or you're just going to be out of luck, right? If you're a free-to-play player and you want to take advantage of this, you are out of luck because you will not have the units. So I like to do this video with the start to remind you that you control when this deal pops up. So if you really like it, if you really think it's a great offer and you want to spend your 4,250 units on it, make sure that you don't complete that path, assuming you're uncollected, right? Until you have the necessary units, and do not waste that first half an hour of time. I had somebody tell me last month, this was just like the ultimate kabam issue, where they had saved up like 4,300 units and they triggered the offer and they went to buy it, and wouldn't you know it, the servers went down. And by the time the servers came back up, the 30 minutes of the offer had expired. They sent a help ticket into Kabam, and they never were granted the original 15% off price. So they just had to forgo the deal because they didn't have 5,000 units. They only had 4,250. If that is not the classic Kabam story, I don't know what is. But here's the deal with this. When I first reviewed this, I think it was back in either February or March, I gave this a solid A. I think that this deal offers a ton of value. I've had people message me and say, thank you for telling me to get this because I not only enjoyed the 5,000 5-star hero crystal shards, but I also got an amazing 5-star champion from the legendary crystal. Now keep in mind, this legendary crystal has an 80% chance to get a 4-star, so chances are you're going to get a 4-star. But any 5-star, even if it's an Ant-Man or a Kamala Khan, is going to be 15,000 5-star shards worth of value for 4,250. But just for the sake of argument and to assume that this is going to happen to you, you're going to be one of the 80% that that's just a 4-star, which will probably be a duplicate. You'll get the 375 5-star shards out of the duplicate champion. But regardless, the value of this has changed because this is the first time we have reviewed one of these since July 4th. July 4th introduced for the first time, thank God, what I am now going to forever refer to as the unit 2-to-1 ratio, meaning for every 1 unit that they wanted you to spend on 5-star shards, they gave you double the value. In this case, it was 4,000 units for 8,000 5-star shards. So this is 4,250 units. In order to keep that value, we would need to see 8,500 5-star crystal shards in this. Unfortunately, we don't. We just see 5,000, which is better than the 1-to-1 ratio, but that ratio has expired in terms of great value because we have now seen what the new definition of the ratio and the value is considered to be if you want it to be a good value. And yes, there are still so many amazing items thrown into this deal. The level 5 team health potions you can't get normally. Level 3 revives, same thing. Level 2 team revives I believe you can get, but they're still worth, what, at least 100 units, 300 units worth of energy refills, which is always helpful, especially if you're going on a Legends run. And then those 5 greater champion boosts, I think are valued at a minimum of 150 units apiece, maybe even 200. Again, this is an item you can't get normally without purchasing it in one of the special offers. You can't get it in the unit store. So my grade for this started out as an A, then it went down to a B+, then it went down to a B. Right now, this is actually a B- to even C+ value, even with the first half an hour of offers, unless you get that 5-star from the legendary crystal. If you get the 5-star from the legendary crystal, I still think it's a B+, A- value, but only 20% of people who do this on average are going to get it, so it would be unwise for me to tell you that that value is great if you end up getting a 4-star, even if it's a 4-star God tier champion. I also want to point out that this is one of those deals that kabam has not really changed at all since they brought it into the game a few months ago, and this needs to be improved along with the state of the game in order for the value to remain constant, because the depreciation of 5-star shards as 6 stars become more and more common is only going to continue to get worse, and therefore the price of this either needs to go down or, as I said, bring that 2-to-1 ratio back and have it be 8,500 5-star hero crystal shards. If that was the case, it would actually go back to probably an A-, even an A value, even if you get the 4-star from the legendary crystal. Because if you get the 4-star from the legendary crystal, that's still a guaranteed 8,500 shards minimum. But if you get the 5-star, that would be 18,500 5-star shards for 4,250, and that would be a great deal. So I would like to know if you've watched this video, and thank you as always for watching the videos that I put out there. Are you going to go for this? Do you think that this is one of those offers that now the value is not worth your units and you just, no matter what, click off it? Did you get it, and who did you get? I'm always amazed to see the people that claim it. I just ask, if you say you got a 5-star Blade or a 5-star Medusa or a 5-star Ghost Rider, maybe take a screenshot, right? Let me know visually, because you'd be amazed at how many people lie about that kind of thing. They say, I got the Legendary Crystal and I got a 5-star Blade. Well, really, they got like a 4-star Ant-Man. They just wanted to sound cool, I guess, be one of those people who impress their friends when they were in high school, or maybe they're still in high school. I don't know. Either way, thanks for watching, YouTube. Again, I think this is down to a B-, even C+ in terms of value. Still a solid, better than average offer, but certainly not where it was when it first came into the game, about 4 to 5 months ago. Thanks for watching, YouTube.